Hey guys, it's Gab Moose here today, and I'm bringing you a different video. This video is basically a basic tutorial on Camtasia, which is a software I love to use for editing. I've used Sony Vegas in the past, and this is I definitely like this a lot better than Sony Vegas. I find it's more simpler to use. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over the basics, and let's get right into it. So essentially, up here is your media bin. So this is where you're going to grab your clips that you want to get on the timeline, which is basically you see track 1, track 2, track 3, and that's where you're going to put your clips. So I already have this dragged over, but you just drag it over onto the timeline. And anybody who used any editing software before or have a little bit of experience will understand the first part of this video. But yeah, so basically if you want to cut the video, you're going to right click on the clip and you're going to go to split at playhead, and that's going to make it into two separate clips. So that's just a really quick, most of you probably already know how to do that, but I thought I'd do it anyway. Another note too, if you want to undo something you did, like say you didn't want to split this or you added something that you didn't really want in the video, you would just click the undo button, which is right here. So do that, and it should undo it and make it not into. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I must be stupid because I just clicked it like 3 times and it wasn't working. But anyway, yeah, so that's how you do that if you want to undo something. And if you want to like silence the audio, like I don't have a separate audio track in this clip, but say you're doing the montage, like this is a clip from a montage I did on Call of Duty. So yeah, say you're doing the montage and you're playing music in the background, and you want to silence the game audio. Like, as if I play this, and yeah, so if you want to silence the audio, what you're gonna do is right click on the clip and just silence audio. So that's pretty straightforward, and then there won't be any audio anymore. Yeah, so and yeah, these are the tracks here. So if you wanted to add another track for like a separate clip, what you would do is just go to this plus button to add a track right here, and you'd add a track. So there's track 4. I just added one more. So yeah, and you can put the clip whatever track you want. For some reason, sometimes there'd be a separate audio track. This is just if you're adding like a voiceover or something, there'd be a separate audio track. This is all in one, just one audio track. So if you're adding the voiceover, there'd be an audio track below. But yeah, so I'm going to go over some of the features now. So that first part, a lot of you might already know. So yeah, so there's the media bin we already went over. And the library, don't have to worry about that. Annotations. So if you want to add text over a video, you can do this. Normally, like there's arrows you can add. It's all the same, different shapes. Highlights, I don't mess with that at all. Sketches, blah, blah, blah. But most of you will probably be using like the text. So like I usually just use this one here because it's just like there's nothing around it and just adds text in the video literally. So what you're going to do is just put the text above the track of the clip that you want the text to show. And I want it at the start of this clip. So it's going to be ABC or whatever, whenever it's the default letters. But if you want to change it, what you're going to do is click on this, and you're going to right click on the ABC, and sorry, one sec. Oh, sorry, no, you just double click on it. You don't right click, and just backspace, and you can put whatever you want, like I'm cool in there. It'll be there. And if you want to change the font or coloring, what you want to do is go to properties, and I have Monster Rat, whatever that says for my font. So you can pick whatever font you want. Like you have to, but before you do that, you want to just make sure it's highlighted. Whatever you want to change here, so you highlight it. One sec. There you go. So you highlight it, and if I want to change the color to say red, so it shows up better, or that's not red, but whatever, you get the idea. It will change. You can go up and down on the color bar here, so that'll change like that. If I want to change the font, I can change the font to American Typewriter from whatever that was. And yeah, so that's kind of, you can change the sizing. If I want a bigger size, just click on that. Say I want 100, and just click on that, and well, highlight it first, and I can change it to 100. So there. So yeah, you can change the font and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that's basically the annotations. Transitions, if you want to transition, so say I have 2 clips here, and I want to add a transition, which I don't really use too much. I would do split the clip. Well, yeah, split the clip, and the spot where you split the clip, you'll put the transition. So again, this is pretty basic stuff, but for those who haven't edited videos, they might not know. But yeah, so what do we have here? So if you want to do a flip, which would look pretty bad, I don't know why you'd want to do it. But just for an example, you put it where the video cuts, and yeah, okay. And yeah, so if I go play from here, you'll see that there's a transition. Yeah, so that's kind of a bad transition. But that's transitions anyway. There's some better ones, like there's fade, which would make more sense, fade through black. And yeah, a couple other ones you can use. I wouldn't use that one, that was pretty bad, but that's just how you do it anyway. And yeah, so if we go to behaviors, you can add this to a text. Like, so if I wanted to make this drifting, I'll add it to this text that I've already put, and it'll just make it look a little cooler, I guess. So yeah, it just does that, if you get what I mean. So yeah, there's a lot of cool features you can do that. And going to animations, this is definitely one of the cooler things about Camtasia, like cool like me, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so alright, so I'm going to show you how to zoom and pan. So what you want to do is if you want to zoom, add the scale up effect to a certain clip. So I'm going to add it to this one because I want to zoom on this clip for the purpose of the video. And yeah, so it's going to zoom. If you want to, so pulling the arrow from either end, from this dot or this dot, will lengthen the duration of it. So I'm going to just lengthen it just for the purpose of it. And it should zoom. So it's going to look kind of weird because this is a Call of Duty clip. But you'll see it zoom. So yeah, it's starting to zoom now. So that's going to zoom it. Doesn't look much different because, again, it's the Call of Duty clip. But yeah, so that's going to zoom. And that's how you do that. Alright guys, so yeah, I cut the video because I kind of messed up. But anyway, so if you want to pan the video once you have it zoomed, what you want to do is instead of dragging scale up to the clip, you want to drag the custom under animations. And you're going to drag this here. And once you do that, you just want to move your clip over to what you want to pan. So if I want to do this, it should pan. So yeah, it zoomed in here, and then it should pan over a little bit whenever I moved it. Yeah, so it just moved over. Yeah, so that's how you pan. And if you want to, again, the same thing with the duration, you can move, adjust the duration by moving either end. So it could be a little slower. If we look at that, it's going to be a little slower. Yeah. Yeah, so now we have 2 animations. If you want to, after you pan, if you want to get the video back to the default sizing, what you're going to do is go to custom. Again, same thing you did for the panning, and you're going to go up here to properties. It might not be already showing. If it's not showing, it's just hiding. So you just go to properties in this bottom right where the preview is. And you are going to, as you can see, the scale, you want to reset the scale. You just do the refresh button here. Click that. It's going to reset the default. And you also have to reset the position. That's going to reset. And yeah, and then that should go back to normal. Let's see. I'm going to change the length here. It'll let me. Yeah, I'll change the length just so you can get a better view of what happens. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, so wait, I have to go back to where it was before first. So yeah, let's see. And it should go absolutely back to normal there. And yeah, it is. So it's just moving in. Might be a little hard to see because it's got, yeah, you can see. It's moving back to its normal settings. And yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys, for my tutorial. The more kind of advanced stuff, I'll do a later video on that. But this is just kind of a general, like the voice narration and all that stuff. Yeah, just let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll answer them as best as I can. And yeah, I'll do probably more videos on the software of just more directed at a certain questions people have. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you enjoyed and this helped you out. Yeah, thank you.